Hi beautiful, thank you for clicking on this video. We're going to go ahead and just get right into it. As you guys know, you would actually start with pushing the cuticle back, and I don't show that here. I just wanted to get into really just the actual application itself. I felt like I needed to do an updated 3-ball method video, so I'm giving that to you today. So you would push the cuticle back, and then you're going to use I'm using a medium, it's either fine or medium sanding band to remove the shine and any dead skin or cuticle that's on the nail plate. And you want to make sure you go around the perimeters and also bring what would be the natural nail down so that you can apply your tip. So I'm doing what I call the reversed 3-ball method. I feel like this would be easier for beginners and anyone really, but easier if you're starting out to do it in this order. I feel like you could build a base, a clear base, or a nail better doing it this way. So you're going to apply glue to the tip, and you want to make sure that the tip covers from sidewall to sidewall perfectly. And if it is a little bit bigger, then you can just shave some of the sides off, but make sure that you do not use a tip that is smaller. You don't want to apply the tip that's smaller. And then I'm going to cut the tip to my desired length. And today I'm using Young Nails acrylic system. I only have a little bit of liquid left, so I figured let me go ahead and do this video for you. I'm using Young Nails pH Balance Primer. It really helps with the adhesion of the acrylic. So yeah, if you want an easier application, I would definitely recommend this acrylic system. So you're going to face the finger down, and then you're going to place your bead up at the top. And you see how I'm very lightly guiding the acrylic down. I'm barely patting it or anything. I'm allowing it to basically self-level. And then I go in with the second bead in the middle. And I'm also allowing it to just drag down on its own. I'm barely doing anything. I really felt like it was important to show you this so that you can see that you don't really need to work too hard. Just allow it to do its thing, and then you can adjust as needed. And then I go in at the free edge with my third bead, and I allow it to settle a little bit, take off the excess, and then I blend up if I need to. And as you can see, I'm always wiping the edges, and I'm always cleaning my brush on. I'm swiping my brush on my paper towel because I do not want acrylic to get stuck in the brush. You don't want to ruin your brush. And that is it. And what I do is I wait until the acrylic dries. And if you tap it and it makes like a clicking sound, a hard clicking sound, then it is ready to be filed. And when you go to file the side walls, I use a 100 grit. Just it's easier and it's faster. And I make sure that the file is parallel to the side walls to make sure that I get a straight edge. And I only do this on the edges to get everything straight, and then I will go in with my sanding band. If there is a lot of acrylic to remove, or say you built it up too thick, then you could go in with the carbide bit and remove most of the acrylic, and then go in and smooth it out with a sanding band if you like. But since I applied as much as I needed, I don't need to bring the bulk down. I'm just going to go in with a sanding band. And you guys, as you can see, you take your time, you go around the perimeter, you make sure the acrylic is blended in up at the cuticle into the natural nail, so that there's an easy flow, or a nice flow from the natural nail to the acrylic nail. And you just want to be really gentle and just take your time and really just eyeball it. Make sure, like, when you look at it, you're like, okay, I like the shape, it looks good, and you tweak it here and there. And I always go in at the bottom, the free edge, with the sanding band to make it nice and crisp. Then you're gonna buff it. I go around the edges to make sure that the nail isn't too sharp. That is it. And I dust off the dust or the debris, and then I go in with some alcohol and I remove all of the dust, and I make sure I really go in into the little crevices there where you see the white dust in there. And you guys know that this nail moves around. I don't have it secured to the hand, which you can do. That is an option with this hand, but I like to be able to just remove the tips. So there you go. Very simple. Don't overthink it. Just keep practicing. You guys don't give up. If you are struggling with shaping, I just wanted to add right here, I'm showing you these tips that I got. They're actually really nice to get a perfect, obviously a stiletto, but you can get a really nice coffin shape and not worry so much about filing your nails into a coffin shape. And you just cut off the tip, as you can see right there, and you get a really nice coffin shape. So I'm going to show you what they look like. I'm just going to glue all the tips on so that you can see. And they just look so pretty. It makes the nail look really delicate. And yeah, if that's something that you struggle with, you might want to consider getting these tips. Figured I need to invest in these, and I wanted to show you guys so that you know what to use if you're struggling with the coffin shape or anything, or with shaping in general. Just makes it a little easier. So as you can see, you can already tell it elongates the fingers. It makes your fingers look longer, and it's just really delicate. It looks pretty. Love, love, love. I hope this video was helpful. I mean, if you feel like you can't get it, practice, watch the video, and yeah. If you guys are new, please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on the next video, hopefully. Comment down below. Let me know what other videos you guys would like to see. And if you guys ever have any questions you don't want to comment, just send me a DM and I'd be happy to answer. I have no problem answering questions, and what I don't know, I will try to do research and give you the answer. All right, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.